Okay, this is just to help you finish off your page for now. Um, you can see at the moment we've got this little navigation bar at the top. I'm just going to show you how to move it to the right. Um, so you need to go back into your CSS page and go into the first piece where it says top nav. Okay, and just type in float. This time we're going to go to the right. Okay, if you do that and then save it, and then go back to your index page and see what's happened, you'll see that it's moved over to the right hand side now. So it's floating to the right of this box. What else you could do is, again, going back to your CSS page, I want to put a margin round. Margin top, I'm just going to put in 20 pixels, and if you just put it 20 again, that just means it'll be on the right hand side of it as well. And again, making sure that you save, going back to that, and you'll see what it should have done. Okay, and then when we go back to it, you can see there's just a gap around it for that, so that's the margin. So obviously if you want a larger gap, put in 30 and then 30 and save it again. Again, each time you change something, just go back and just see how it looks. That's fine. So that is more or less the start of this. And obviously, as you're sort of working, you can sort of, I would say keep the blocks, but just if you want to kind of think about how it might look, that text area header, you can click on it, quick edit there, and it takes you straight into the style sheet. So if you just want to know what it might look like in the future, you can see I've changed that to white. Again, just save all, and you can see that it actually looks quite nice. So you've got your kind of, and once you've changed all the backgrounds and get rid of the borders, it should look quite nice. The other thing that we need to do is you've got 4 pages. This navigation bar's got 4 pages, but you're going to have 5. So you're just going to need to add another one in there. Okay. So again, with that text area header, I'm just going to change that back just because I know where I'm working then afterwards. So I'm going to do that. But then in my source code, you can see I've got, this is my navigation bar. So I'm just going to add an extra one in, and you can see there I've got my home page. I might want a product page, might want a gallery page. You know what pages you're going to have. You might have an about page and then a contact page. Okay, now these hashes and things here, what you can do is you can just sort of take out just so then you leave the hash. That is where you're going to be putting your web links in later on. You don't have to do that, but it just means that in future you've got those there, and you'll know that that's where you're going to add those links in. The active element there, that is basically the one for the page that you're on. Okay, we've only got one page at the moment. You can see that it's active. The home there is active. Okay, it's green at the moment. So if I changed it, this class is about making sure. So if I changed it to the other one underneath, so if I change it to, let's say, the gallery page, and I took it out of the home page. Okay, so in this case, you'll now see that the gallery is now highlighted and it's not the home anymore. So for each of the pages that you do, you'll have to change that class to make sure that it's for the relevant page, you'll have that relevant class active. Um, but this is for sort of that's just for future reference. Um, you know, just so then you'll understand it later on. But don't worry about that too much at the moment. Okay, so hopefully by now you'll have something that looks like that, and you've got your 5 pages ready for when we sort of move on.